I see you. I see the frustration in your eyes when you avoid intimacy with your partner. I see the embarrassment when you make excuses again. I see the crushing blow to your confidence when your body doesn't respond the way it used to. And I want you to know something right now. What you're feeling is completely valid, completely understandable, and most importantly, completely fixable. Every single day, men twice my age sit in my office and tell me things they've never told anyone else. They share their deepest fears, their shame, their belief that their best days are behind them. The statistics are staggering. 40% of men at 40, over 50% at age 50, and nearly 70% by age 70 experience erectile dysfunction. But here's what breaks my heart. Less than 25% of these men get the comprehensive care they deserve because the medical system has failed them. Let me be crystal clear. What you're experiencing is not just getting older. It's not something you have to accept. It's not a reflection of your worth as a man. Your body is trying to tell you something important, and as a young physician with fresh training in the latest research, I'm here to help you understand exactly what those signals mean. I've helped men in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s rediscover intimacy they thought was lost forever. I've seen shy, defeated men transform into confident, energized versions of themselves. And I know, with the right approach and your commitment, you can be next. But before we dive into solutions, I need to tell you about the one hidden factor that's sabotaging 90% of men over 50. And it's probably happening to you right now without you even realizing it. That hidden factor? It's called endothelial dysfunction, and I guarantee your previous doctors never explained this properly. Your penis isn't just about sex, it's actually your body's early warning system. The arteries in your penis are only 1 to 2 millimeters wide, compared to your heart arteries at 3 to 4 millimeters. When blood flow starts declining anywhere in your body, your penis feels it first. Here's what's really happening. The inner lining of your blood vessels loses its ability to produce nitric oxide, the chemical that tells your blood vessels to relax and allow blood flow. Without adequate nitric oxide, even if your desire is strong, your body simply can't respond. But this endothelial dysfunction doesn't just affect your penis. It's often the first sign of cardiovascular disease that could threaten your life. I've had patients whose erectile dysfunction literally saved their lives by forcing them to discover significant arterial blockages. Now let me walk you through the 3 most critical factors affecting your sexual health. Factor number 1, cardiovascular compromised blood flow. The same plaque building up in your heart arteries is building up in your penis, but you feel it there first. I had a 52-year-old patient embarrassed about performance issues. When I investigated deeper, we discovered early heart disease. 6 months later, not only was his sexual function restored, but his cardiologist was amazed at his cardiovascular improvement. Factor number 2, hormonal chaos. This isn't just about low testosterone. It's about your entire hormonal system being disrupted. Testosterone, cortisol, insulin, thyroid hormones all work together. Many men have normal testosterone on paper, but their bodies aren't using it effectively. Poor sleep devastates testosterone production and increases cortisol, which is testosterone's enemy. Factor number 3, the psychological spiral. Once you have one episode of erectile dysfunction, your brain starts working against you. Performance anxiety creates a vicious cycle where fear of failure causes failure. Your nervous system goes into fight or flight mode, shutting down blood flow to sexual function. But this isn't just psychological. It creates real, measurable changes in your hormone levels and blood flow patterns. Engagement hook at 6 minutes. Here's the exciting news. There's one 10-minute daily routine that addresses all 3 of these factors simultaneously. It's so simple most men dismiss it, but the research behind it is absolutely mind-blowing. That 10-minute routine combines targeted exercises, strategic nutrition, and sleep optimization that literally rewires your nervous system and optimizes blood flow. The nitric oxide revolution. Start each day with a nitric oxide boosting smoothie: spinach, beets, pomegranate juice, and banana. These aren't exotic ingredients, they're in your grocery store right now. The key is timing. Consume nitrate-rich foods 2 to 3 hours before anticipated intimacy for peak nitric oxide production. One 58-year-old patient was amazed at how this simple change transformed his confidence. The exercise protocol that actually works, forget traditional cardio. You need 3 specific components. First, pelvic floor strengthening. Your bulbocavernosus muscle controls erection rigidity and ejaculation force. Contract your pelvic muscles like stopping urination midstream. Hold 5 seconds, release 5 seconds. Start with 10 repetitions, 3 times daily. Work up to 25 repetitions with 10-second holds. Second, 4-minute high-intensity intervals 3 times weekly. Stationary bike sprints, burpees, or brisk walking with 30-second sprints. This improves endothelial function more than hours of moderate cardio. Third, specific yoga poses that increase pelvic blood flow, cobra pose, bridge pose, and legs up the wall pose. Hold each for 30 seconds. Patients tell me they feel the difference after just one session. Strategic intermittent fasting. Fast for 14-16 hours to increase growth hormone production by up to 300%. Growth hormone is crucial for tissue repair and sexual function. Start with 16.8 protocol. Eat within 8 hours, fast for 16. Most men notice improved energy and sexual response within the first week. The sleep optimization protocol testosterone is primarily produced during deep sleep. Your bedroom should be 65 to 68 degrees, completely dark, and no blue light exposure after sunset. It can reduce testosterone by 23%. Use blue light blocking glasses or apps on devices. Evidence-based supplements. L-citrulline, not L-arginine, is superior for nitric oxide production. 3 to 6 grams daily can improve erection quality in 2 weeks. Pomegranate extract showed 47% improvement in one study. Magnesium is crucial. Most men over 50 are deficient, and it's necessary for testosterone production and blood vessel relaxation. These natural approaches are incredibly powerful, but how do you know when you need medical intervention? And what are your real options beyond just taking a pill? When to seek immediate help. Sudden complete loss of erections with chest pain or shortness of breath requires emergency care. Erectile dysfunction with pain, penis curvature, or urination difficulty needs evaluation for Peyronie's disease. Any ED starting suddenly after new medication should prompt immediate physician consultation. Beyond pills, real medical options. PDE5 inhibitors like Viagra work by blocking enzymes that break down erection chemicals, but they work much better combined with natural approaches. Properly administered testosterone replacement therapy can be life-changing, but I always optimize natural production first. Advanced options include platelet-rich plasma therapy using your body's healing factors, and shockwave therapy using sound waves to stimulate new blood vessel growth, creating lasting improvements, not just temporary fixes. Your 21-day action plan. Week 1. Begin tracking morning erection quality, 1-10 scale, energy levels, and sleep quality daily. Start the nitric oxide smoothie and basic pelvic floor exercises. 3 sets of 10 contractions. Optimize sleep environment and implement 16.8 fasting. Week 2. Add high-intensity intervals 3 times weekly and yoga sequence. Increase pelvic floor to 4 sets of 15 reps. Begin L-citrulline supplementation if desired. 3 grams on empty stomach. Week 3. Master level. 5 sets of 20 pelvic floor reps with 10-second holds. Fine-tune nutrition timing for intimacy. Add stress management. 4, 7 to 8 breathing technique when stressed. Progress monitoring. Track 5 key indicators: morning erection frequency and firmness, stable energy throughout the day, sleep quality and recovery, exercise performance, and relationship confidence. Most men see 30-50% improvement in these metrics by week 3. I know this seems like a lot of changes, but remember, you didn't get here overnight. However, the decision you make right now could be the turning point that changes everything about your future vitality and confidence. Here's what I need you to understand. You are not broken. You are not too old. You are not destined to accept a diminished version of yourself. What you're experiencing is your body asking for attention, asking for care, asking for respect after decades of serving you. Every day you wait is another day of missed connections, diminished confidence, and potentially declining cardiovascular health. But more importantly, every day you wait is another day you're not living the full, vibrant life you deserve. I think about the 62-year-old who told me these strategies gave him confidence to start dating again. The 55-year-old who reconnected with his wife in ways they hadn't experienced in over a decade. Your age is not your enemy, your inaction is. Remember, I chose to dedicate my medical career to helping men like you because sexual health is fundamental to overall well-being and life satisfaction. You deserve comprehensive care, not just a prescription. You deserve to see your potential, not just your problems. Your transformation starts with a single decision, the decision to no longer accept less than you deserve. Start today. Start with one change. Start with hope. Your future self is waiting, and he's going to thank you for taking this first step. The vitality you thought was gone forever, it's still there. Let's bring it back.